Right, you saw the title, you saw the runtime, that's right, we're doing this. Actually, you saw the title, you saw the runtime. What are you doing here? Seriously, you're not gonna watch this video. Have you seen the length of this video? You're not gonna watch it, not fully anyway. But thanks for being here, I suppose. This is something I just have to do. For myself, I mean. Let's not waste time doing that. In date. What did you say? Work for 2 months. Yes, yes. Yes. Just gonna pop these down there because, quite frankly, this is the decider. In you get. Fun fact, there's always only about 1 discrepancy and maybe a minor duration response discrepancy for every entrance. 60-day visit. Bit high. Yeah, bit high. Let us take a look-see at that then. Aha! I cannot verify your fingerprints. No. No. You're not getting through. Yeah, you can use the ID supplement thumbprint. Did you know that? You might have not known that. I think I've shown that before on the channel though. Oh, you're seeking asylum and you've got a different face in your passport, so this will be interesting. Yep, it's you. That means that discrepancy is cleared, and that means that I don't have to look for discrepancy, so you could go through immediately. Congratulations. You have been granted asylum. Where is your entry permit? Why didn't you want me to see this? Is it your name? Is it your number? No. Your height is okay. Bobbed hair can be literally anything. That literally just means that they have hair, you know. Bobbed hair is everything. Hello, mustache. Oh wait, no, there's the polio. I didn't see it because it was in the middle for some reason. I don't know why it being in the middle. Is that accurate? Yes, it is. Mustache, mustache. Okay, happy mustache man. Get in. You're in transit, you have good vision. Yeah, you are that tall. Transit a couple... It's not a couple of days. A couple weeks. A couple weeks. Yes, you do have to be that pedantic. You know this game, of course you do. A couple days is a 2-day indicator. Hello, blonde. Let's see, you are immigrating. A lot of immigrants. Is that a bit high? Nah. You see, the thing that you've really got to watch out for with height is the 5 centimeters off. If they're 5 centimeters off, that is indeed a discrepancy that can exist. And that's when it gets awkward. Hello, ugly discount Georgie. You are that height, you are bald, just like Georgie is. Yeah, that's the same name. And that's the same name again. Let's see, how long did you say? Yes. Damn workers. Wait a second, these numbers are not the same. Okay, we'll check again. Fuck you. Check again. Check again. That's always been an annoying. That's always been one that really annoyed me. Check again. Oh, you want me to check again, do you? It's not going to be different. It's literally there. Does that count as short hair? It's always a bit loose on the definition because, you know, depending on the... Because, you know, what's defined as short hair actually changes depending on the gender. That is it. Tell me if my weird little fucking like that noise. You don't... Do you like that noise? I don't. I just kind of make that noise unconsciously. Just because I'm speaking so much. Let's see, you're 70s. Yeah, you would fit. Your hat makes you look a little taller. Gotta double check, yes. Transit, 2 days. Polio vaccine. The number is different there. No, it is not a mistake and the document is not valid. Kalensk will be happy to discuss this with you. Goodbye. Hello. Asylum-seeking man. If you're wondering why it's day 3, it's because day 3 is the hardest day. Because it's before access permits. Let's see. Are you on the tall side or is your hair just... yeah. Again, you gotta be careful with that stuff. Wait, is your date of birth the same? It is not the same! It's a good thing I thought about that at the last second. I can do this. In fact, I am doing this. You have 2 birthdays. That's not... How do you explain that? Did you lie about your birthday? You will move here. Yes. Let's see, short curly hair, that does count. In date. In date. In date. Barfield. Great Rapid, indeed. Seal is good. Everything's in order. Everything was not in order. What? I missed... I missed it. I missed that wasn't in date. I even said in date. I was sure that I'd gotten that right. I did not. I was wrong. That name is too long. I'm not going to check that for a single spelling difference. Polio vaccine. Right, well. See, here's the thing about endurance. I don't make many mistakes, not to sound arrogant. So the chances of me actually ever running out of endurance points is unlikely. What you have to endure in endurance, for me anyway, is the desire after a while to just stop You know? No, that's a different face entirely. But you know, there's a desire to just stop. Especially when you get into the 40 minutes, the hours, the hour and 40 minutes. Murderous is not in United Fed. I do, though. Get out of here. Entry is not guaranteed. Next. Hello. Polio, tetanus, cowpox. Long name, I'm not going to bother reading it. That height is accurate, yes. That's in date. That is in date. And that is in date. That's got the jab. The prerequisite jab. Everything is in order. I think you're going across this border. Killer sideburns. You've come to visit for 2 weeks. Yes, you have. Recoveries. That's spelled the same. Yes, it is. How about you? Yes. MOL! Oh my god, look! Look at this! That's the most subtle... This is the most subtle forgery in the entire game. I am so happy that we have one of these. This is the most... That's the subtlest forgery. MOL instead of MOA. That is the fiendishly subtle one. All the other ones are pretty obvious. The MOL is the trickiest of all of them. Where the fuck is your vaccination certification? No. But yeah, MOL instead of MOA. That is the fiendish one. Where the fuck is... Permit? Thank you. Let's see, what did you say? Visit a few months. That's okay, that's okay. You've got the prerequisite, it's in date. I don't know why. Yeah, that's okay. The bun makes you look taller. So, that name's okay. Yes, and that number's okay. You always get especially suspect of people who don't hand you the document first thing. You know? That always makes you a little suspicious. Because it is possible for them to have not handed you it because there's something wrong with it. Let's see, immigrating. Michael, where? Mustache, that is indeed. Why are you 3 kilograms too heavy, sir? You're trying to immigrate with something unusual, or have you just gained weight? Well, ain't this a curious thing? There is 0 tolerance for contraband. I'm pretty sure that line only happens if it's contraband, as in, you know, not weapons. Hello there. That's a big forehead you got there, sir. Visit. Let's see, not another one of... Is that... Yeah, you're too tall. Too tall. What do you think you're doing being that tall? No one told you to be that tall. Are you wearing platform shoes in my border checkpoint? Whatever. Get in. Hello, that's... I see that face. You have an interesting face. Oh, really? Well, I have something to say. Kalensk, say what I wanted him to... Okay, that sentence kind of fell apart. The point is, Kalensk has got things to say to you. Not me. You've come to work, that much is clear. 6 months. Alright. I can never tell with these. Yeah, it's fine. Olga... Ratino... You've got the... Does that count as wavy? Yes. Your height is your height. You are from Bostan, which is indeed correct. That is a correct seal. You've come to work 6 months, which is all correct. Everything is in order. Everything is in order. Yes. Everything was in order. Papers, papers. Why do you... Well, I do. Why do you think we needed to see your vaccine certification? Do you think it's just a thing we do? No, we have a prerequisite vaccination. This is expired, hideously expired. Well, I do. Get out of my booth. You're a spreader of disease. That's over 5 years old. Yeah, that's the thing with those. Here's a quick fun rule. Whenever you see something whenever those are expired, they're always in the 70s, because that was over 3 years ago. Carista City is indeed the one. Carista City's the one in United Fed, ain't it? Yes, it is. Wait a second. You call that a diplomatic seal of our Stodska? This is a forgery. I was so angry I threw my buck away, but now I've got it back. Out. Justina Craig immigrating to Ostodska. Very well. Let's see, Justina, blah blah blah. Vastly off. Stop throwing away the book. Throw the book at them. No, don't. We need the book. The book is a valuable part of our... Without the book, there are no rules. And without rules, well, the border would be a lot easier to operate. Coming to live with your husband, so that's immigrating. Yes, that's correct. Those numbers are correct. You've got the vaccine, you are correct. Bostan is correct. Everything seems correct. A weird blubbity blah 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 bit on the top of the head counts as long hair. See, you never know. There are a few hairstyles that are not long hair. Wait. You put on quite a bit of weight, haven't you? 4 entire kilograms. Very unusual. Very unusual indeed. Okay, I guess that it was the end of your diet or something? Whatever. Welcome to the country. I'm not one to judge. I shouldn't be judging. I'm not even judging, I'm just making a comment because, quite frankly, 4 kilograms, like, those things expire quick. That's one thing that we know about the identity supplement. They're a quick expire document. They have a very high turnaround. So to gain 4 kilograms in the short amount of time that that thing is valid is impressive, to say the least. Nice mustache. I have to say your goatee in this picture looks a little bit different. Transit 14 days, transit 2 weeks. That is you. That is you? You've shaved it down, eh? And your hair, and you've stopped straightening your hair, I guess? Okay. You know, you can't attribute the years to this. Half of this is cosmetic changes that you yourself have made. Consciously. Clearly. Let's see, Michael Dowler. Balding is correct for this face model. That is indeed your face. That is your face. You're a man from Vidor, which is indeed in there. In Kolechia. Why did I check that? I just said it's in Kolechia. I know what I'm doing. Hello, mustache. Where is your polio vaccine, mustache? This is not acceptable, mustache. Get out of my office. Hello, Killer Sideburns. This is out of date, Killer Sideburns. Killer Sideburns. No, I don't think it is, Killer Sideburns. I don't think it is. Hello. You have a perfectly ordinary face. I guess you've got a... Yeah, I guess you've got a goatee. That's correct. That's correct. That's in date. Name. Name. Correct. Correct. You are not staying a full year. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You're on a transit visa. You're going to stay for 2 days. Visit friends, 14 days. Marcel. I don't know why I checked Marcel's name. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. You're visiting 40 days. That's okay. Your face is indeed your face. Everything's in order. You're moving across this border for a 14-day visit. Ah, a man from Great Rapid, eh? A man from Great Rapid who's going back to Great Rapid. Too bad. Like, your transit plans are already fucked then. If you can reschedule the rest of your transit plans, then you should have been able to get another one of them. Or maybe you couldn't, I don't know. I thought so. I can't even see what the problem is. See, that's why I always instinctually check it. What even is the problem there? Kedgefilge. Ah, I see, it's an L. No. I don't even see the problem. Whatever. It's not my problem. Kalensk, you figure out the problem. It's all those letters. All those letters merge together sometimes. Short curly hair. That's a different face. You had surgery, did you? That's right. That's right. Right, how long did you say you're going to be here? Transit 2 weeks, right. In you go then. Get an updated picture. These hoods always mess with the passport photo. Look at that. You see the weird little fluff there? Transit a couple of days. Perfect vision. You're a tall man. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. But yeah, see the weird bit? Sunkindo is indeed an import. Those hoods just do that. For any character model. Especially noticeable on bald people. Right. Aha! I see the problem. I have no authority for this. Actually, this is literally the extent of my authority. It's literally my job. It's my only authority, in fact. Glorian, which is indeed there. This is out of date, though. I do not care. Mustache with curly hair. Visit 2 weeks. You do not wear glasses. Bad. That's bad. Your thumbprint does not match. See, that's the unique dialogue that you only get if you say that your thumbprint. Yes, out. Out with you. Next customer, please. Hello there. God, I don't think we've actually seen this face model for some reason. Why do you... No. No, you do not. Does that count as short hair? I mean, it feels like that's actually long hair that's just disguised. Why are you 4 kilograms too much? Half a year. 4 kilograms too much. I don't trust this person. Josephine Nario. Like Mario, I guess. But she was good, so she got through. Hello there. Where the hell is your entry permit? Entry permit? Entry permit. Out of date entry permit. You thought you were so clever, didn't you? Next. Nice mustache, sir. Peter. Surname. This is out of date. I was busy. I was busy. I'm busy too. Get out the line. Get out this queue. Visiting 60 days. Yes, that is correct. Fisk, Fisk, Fisk. Very short hair, which is what people with that hat have for some reason. It doesn't look very short to me, but I guess relatively speaking. Great Rapid. You've got your prerequisite vaccine. You are not on the wanted list. Papers. Polio in date. You have 1 birthday. Something feels off here. No, nothing seems to be wrong. Orange funnel, yes. No, nothing's wrong. It's a false feeling. Yeah, nothing was wrong. I see, okay, in you go, sir. Or madam, I mean, they said, why do you ask? So I guess that they think, well, naturally I am. So sir would be correct. Visiting a couple of weeks. This is a different number. Oh, you're in trouble, Gregor. What is happening? What is happening is trouble, Gregor, which you are in. Papers. Papers. You have them? Papers. You have them? Really? You have them? Okay. Does that say transit there? It does as well. Okay. No issue. You are that height. You are that weight. You have your vaccine. Vidor is indeed in Coleccia. Jane Moriarty. Is Jane Mori through the... That sentence is going nowhere. Hello. This guy's just... Igor here is just weird enough looking that he doesn't look like Simon Wentz. Despite using the blonde model. But is Igor here a terrorist? We will see. No, he's a drug smuggler. Well, that's not allowed. You don't look like the most... You don't look like the serial child killer, but you are still a drug smuggler. Oh, hello. Speaking of murderers, what on earth did you do? I'm not even going to try and say that name. No, I will not regret it. There's nothing you can do to me, sir. I'm on this side of the booth and you're not. And there are armed guards. Wow. Unfortunate face. But we know for a fact that you're not him, considering we just arrested him. And you have got different facial features. But wow, it's rare to actually see them give the same facial model. And I guess that he did a very different face despite having the same facial model. Look, this is a Georgie-like who looks nothing like Georgie, but is lacking a polio vaccine. You know, that's actually something that I think is quite... Because if you see people every day, all day, every day, eventually people are going to start blending together, surely. I have no experience with this because I don't work in a public sector. In fact, I don't work, but still, you have 2 birthdays, that's not allowed. But you know, you know, if you see 1,000,000 people, well, not 1,000,000 people, even 1,000 people, eventually people are going to start blending together into patterns, you know? In general, with a few uniquities. Right, so those are correct. Is your name correct in every instance? Yes. Polio vaccine. You were not born twice. Congratulations. Yeah, that's alright. This is in date. Just about. Blooming hell, you're really cutting it by the skin of your teeth there, aren't you? In you go. Next. Hey look, it's that number that some people might find funny. I didn't react to getting 67 because I wasn't paying attention to the number. Then I looked at the number and saw that it was on that. Let's get this over with quick. Shall we? Polio. Transit a couple of days. Correct. West Grestin, so you're not transiting from very far from here. Next. Papers. Yes, that's okay. Oops, shit. You do not have 2 birthdays. You are that face. Yes, I think that everything is okay. Fuck, I was wrong. What was it? Something felt off. Did you hear the suspicion in my voice? But I didn't bother to check on my doubt. So, now we're at the same number of... So now we're at a little bit under. If you look, we're on 60 points and 61 entrants. Well, looks like we're going to be on... But you see, there was a big gap between the first citation and the second citation. And I had earned a lot of points. Where the hell is your passport, Christoph? Sorry, but they clearly don't want you to travel, whoever they are. Let's see, Victor. These numbers are different. No, it is not a mistake and the document is not valid. Ugh. You ever feel like you need a sneeze but you don't? Ugh. You're coming to live with your wife. Right, immigrating then. Joseph. Goatee, this is true. Is that your height? Yes, and that is indeed your goatee. 1 day until that's expired. But those are supposed to have short shelf lives. You know, ID supplements are meant to have very short shelf lives, you know. Because if a terrorist has one done, and then waits a bit, loses some weight so that they have a perfect match to their weight. You know, it sounds like a lot of work, but the Collective Nationalists don't think rationally, do they? I mean, they blow themselves up at our gate when they could just blow up this booth. Anyway, Lesrenadi is okay. You said a wrong word, but that's okay. 67! 67! 67! 67! Okay, 67? Sorry, that's a thing that happens when I acknowledge 67. 67? Right. Few months, correct. If it was in a couple of months, it would be incorrect, of course. Michelson, or Mikhailson? Mikhailson? It doesn't matter. Bobbed hair, literally everything under the sun in this game is bobbed hair. Might as well say brown hair. Like, only people with no hair have, you know, not bobbed hair. Look, a person who doesn't have brown hair, to prove my point that there's exceptions to every rule. Although there are a few descriptions that just do not actually have actual face models who have them, like huge afro. You might have seen that description. No one in this game has a huge afro. At best you have those little afros on those curly haired people. You know the ones with the hair that's sometimes... You know the ones. We'll if I remember, I'll point one out. We've seen them before this run. Wavy hair. I have wavy hair myself. But you don't have a polio vaccine. And my hair was longer than her, and my hair is longer than hers. I have very long hair. It's a point of pride, actually. That does count as long hair for reasons. Let's see, work a month, different numbers, so you will not be working anywhere. Research? Research into what? You'll be researching the inside of a prison cell. That's a different face. What is this? This is arresting. We arrest quite a lot of people. Let's see, you've come to work a year. Ah, damn it. Look at this mess. Damn workers. Let's say work a full year. Wait, does that say a full year? Yeah, I stay a year. Slightly different wording, same meaning. Papers. Eltan district. The Elton district. The Eltan district. The Eltan district. You're under arrest. The Eltan district. Eltan. Papers, papers. Wait a second, where's your ID supplement? Tall forehead. Okay. Your weight is your weight. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Hello, Killer Sideburns. Where the hell is your vaccine certification? The vaccine certification that you need to get back into Ostodska. There's a polio epidemic out there, you know. You need to get that jab if you're ever going to be back in Ostodska. Okay, that's correct. This is correct. Peter, surname. Aha! Your surname is incorrect. Ah, see, there's a C instead of a K. That's a tricky one. But it's correct. Okay, sure. Let's see, transit, 2 days, yes. Next. Hello, man who looks nothing like Georgie despite using Georgie's face model. I think it's the facial hair. Georgie's facial hair, which is it's a goatee he got. Yeah, that kind of makes him very unique looking, although to be fair, plenty of people actually use the goatee model. Also, this model has quite a lot of height variant. They can be about this tall or about this short. You know, some models are always going to be taller than others. Dark hair, which can describe nearly everybody. Oh my god, someone with a vaguely Asian surname is actually from Impor? This basically never happens. Seriously. It never happens. But it has happened. That's rare. That's really rare. Normally they just have, you know, names like Igor. And Michael. And Mikhail. And Stefani. Yes, Stefani. Good. You know, because the name generator doesn't actually think about location of where you're from. So even if you're from, you know... Wait a second, you're that criminal. The reason for denial is that you're being detained. Oh, good thing I spotted that. Well, we're out of criminals. We'll keep it there, though, just to comfort me. That's a very different face. Luckily, we're gonna do your fingerprints. Wow, you are an idiot. What kind of idiot gets something that you have to get your fingerprints done for when you're playing as... You're an idiot. There's no other way to describe you. Hello, Antigrian whistleblower face model. Ilona Rez, Ilona Rez, Ilonia Rez. Curly bobbed hair, which is just a variant wording on the bobbed hair, and for curly hair, which is hers. She has a small afro, I suppose. Transit, a couple of weeks. Next. Papers, if you would be so kind. Papers. Out of date papers. No, it is not a mistake. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. I'm gonna have to, you know, we'll do this bloke and then I'm going to quickly go and get a drink. Yes, that is your fingerprints on all these documents. Yes. Polio, Boston, blah 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 blah. You are your height. Date of birth is fine. Everything is fine. I don't know why I'm dragging this out. Okay, I'm just gonna really quickly go and grab a drink. I'll see you in a second. That's not why the video is so long. This is gonna take like 5 seconds at most. We am back. See, that was like no time at all. I don't know quite how long that was because I wasn't timing myself, but that was no time at all. I'm very certain. NKO, visiting friends, a month. A few weeks is a month. Straight hair is true. That's correct. NKO, a month. Everything's in order. Visiting a couple of weeks. Correct. Visiting a couple of weeks. Oh, that was almost a disaster. Imagine if I'd have misclicked there. Because I accidentally clicked it. But luckily the stamp was already being applied. It is possible to accidentally miss-stamp and then you're fucked. Sunkendo. Visiting. Is that how you spell Sunkendo? Oh yes, it's Sunkado. I don't know why I've called it Kendo. Three-month visit. I think that's the longest visit you can have. Fuck sakes. What did I get wrong? Wait, what? It was misspelled. Why, did it say discrepancy? This is the wrong way around. Okay, so I was apparently too quick to dismiss myself. Right, that was a... Ugh. That's a face that looks like the face of a criminal who we arrested a while ago. Oh, you don't have your vaccine certificate and you're not going to give it me. Get out. Okay. Aha, I see the problem. It is not a mistake. The document is not valid. You're going to talk to Kalensk and give me 2 points. This does not have a polio vaccine. Well, I do. Next. This is forged. Why didn't I bring this up sooner? I could have saved myself a few seconds. Entry is not guaranteed. Next. Visiting a few weeks, which is a month. See, I wouldn't actually have been able to tell that by eye alone. Wait, actually, yes, I would have. He looks to. It's the same. You are you. The discrepancy cleared? Yes, it is. Okay. And you said you were visiting for a few weeks, which is a month. Yes, and you said you were visiting. Yep, a tink. Visiting. Next. Well, you can't afford to immigrate to Ostodska then, I'm sorry. That's a really terrible thing to have to say, but it is true. Save up a little, maybe, if that's possible. Maybe you wasted all your money on getting the other documents, because I know for a fact those ID supplements aren't cheap. You're here to work a month. Yes, work a month. And you did say work, yes. Yes, you did. Okay, there's Rinaldi, which is indeed there. Wait. Correct. That's correct. That was not correct. The issuing city? It must have been misspelled and I missed it. God. Fuck. You know, maybe this video is not going to be as long as I thought it would be. That would be embarrassing. You know, I come into this going, look how long this video is. And then it turns out that it's not actually a long video at all. I can't let that happen. Next. Papers. Where is your entry permit? Transit a couple of days. Next. Where's your ID card? You lost it, you incompetent moron! Away with you! Papers. Papers. You have them? No, you don't. Where is your ID supplement? It's out of date. I don't care. Get another one. You wanted to move here. You should have been more careful. Ostodska. Sarah Hagen. This is a wrong. You're not who you say you are you? The passport number on the diplomatic supplement was a very diplomatic supplement on the diplomatic authorization was very different than the one that you had. Let's see. Short hair. Work a year. Polio, yes. Yes you do. Glorian. Ah, fuck. I saw that at the last second, you know. Bloody hell. See, usually I'm not talking as well. I can't imagine that's helping. Although that might sound like I'm just making excuses. Okay, we're in, now we're in. Lance, we need you. Out. Papers. Papers. You have them? Papers. This is forged. Another time we've seen the X forgery. Enkyo is not in the United Federation. Well, I do understand, even though I've cocked it up multiple times. Let's see, how many? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The next mistake will be a 30-point loss. Ugh. Right then. Visiting relatives 8 weeks. Yes, everything is fine here. What is it with the game and this face model today? Like, we haven't seen the other two criminal face models nearly as much as this one. Balding. Yeah, balding. Bloody hell, he's 109 kilograms. That's the heaviest. You're a very heavy man. Like, that's one of the heaviest you can get in the game. You can only get like to 112 at most, I believe. Just visiting 8 weeks, which is indeed 2 months. Why am I checking that? I know that, and he said visiting. You do indeed have a mustache. True glory, and is indeed in the place. Polio, tetanus and measles. Next. Transiting 2 weeks, good. Next. Immigrating. Your name is your name is your name. Is your name, yes. 80, yeah. This is in date. Very in date. Surprisingly in date, really. Polio. You had... Oh wait, no, you had 2 different vaccines that started with the letter T. Pass through. Transit of 14 days. That is one of the more common things. Widow's Peak. You indeed have one of them. Polio. West Grestin. Next. Hello there. Yep, polio. Outer grouse, which is indeed there. Transit, 14 days again. Outer grouse, yes. In date. In date. Numbers are the same. Okay. Invalid I checked the names. Out of date. Okay, you know, I'm gonna just be a bit quiet. Different face. I say that and I start talking again. Saint Marmero. Away. You're tall. Visiting 2 weeks. Saint Marmero is in Antigua. Yes, Saint Marmero is in Antigua. Next. Good mustache. Great Rapid. What did you say? You're visiting a couple of days. No, you're not. You're transiting for a couple of days. Ogan Oeen. Blah, blah, blah. Logan Mayhew. Logan Mayhew. Logan Mayhew. Okay, good. I had a strange suspicion there, but Gilrian. Galirian. Have your documents ready next, and make sure they don't say Glilrian. Yoko. Good. Short hair. Visiting for 30 days. Next. Cholera and polio. Right. Crystal City. This is wrong. I can do this. In fact, I am doing this. It's literally one of my only bits of 40. Where the fuck is your passport? What do you expect me to stamp? Let's see, expire, Vidor, blah blah blah. Okay, everything seems in order other than that little weird mistake. Yeah. Burnton is accurate, so is East Greston. In fact, we're in East Greston right now. Polio, yes, yes, yes. Papers. Next. Fun fact, their faces in their ID photos generally tend to be a bit mirrored. Where's your vaccine? Well, I do not believe in you being in the country. How you like that? Twat. Bastard. Idiot. Visiting 2 weeks. Papers. Next. Hello, glasses. Murderous. This is out of date. I do not care when you can come and knock. You're not coming now, even. You waited in that line for ages. Like, imagine queuing up for something and you know that you've got something out of date. Visit. Wait, does that say visit? No, it says transit. The 2 tetanus in a polio. Igor Kitov. Yes. Look, see, he's got the same face model. We haven't seen that face model very much. This face model has been very overused for some reason. And we haven't seen that face model since the last one, I don't think. But then again, it is a rather forgettable face model compared to the other 2. Oh no, this one just kind of blends in. Glasses? Where? It's bad. Wow. Put on your glasses. Are you one of those people who doesn't wear their glasses because you think they make you look dumb? Or you don't like them? Or they just don't look stylish or something? You're an idiot. Wear your fucking glasses. Hey, actually you've got that face model. The number is correct, the height is correct. Vasilio, Paradizna. Next. Papers, papers. Ah, you've got 2 names. I actually didn't even need to because you've got 2 names. And that was automatically cleared by the automatic fingerprinting. Boy, if only we automatically fingerprinted everyone, eh? Polio. That's correct. That is indeed your name. You have not been born twice. Is that height correct? It is. Octavalis, which is correct. Yeah, okay, Killer Sideburns, you get in. Well, you get back in. Passport. Murderous. Murderous is spelled correctly. Everything is fine. Next. Papers. Papers. Yurko City. Where is your vaccine? In date. Your name is accurate. You're transiting a couple of days. This is true. Next. A text? Why have I received a text? It's just advert. It's just one of those. It's just an advert, it's nothing. Papers. This is a blatant forgery. I understand though. There is no slash through the shield. It needs to have the little slash. Hello there, your nose goes over your glasses. Where is your ID supplement? You're too heavy. Why is that? Papers. So you put on weight and you were embarrassed about it. Very well. Hello there, blonde with a moustache. Out of date. No. No, I will not let you through. Have your documents ready? Next. Papers. Papers. You have them? You're moving here, eh? Let's see if that's true. Okay, that's good. You've got the vaccine. St. Marmero. Is St. Marmero spelled correctly? It is. I'm oddly paranoid these days about that. Well, I say oddly, it's quite understandable, all things considered, eh? Correct, correct. Thomas blah blah blah. Transit 2 days, yes. Next. Visiting relatives a month. Different number. Okay, fine, we will. Okay, fine, we will. No, it is not valid. Check again. Aha! Yeah, out. This is expired. Well, I understand that. Unfortunately, the government doesn't care. There was an expiry date on the grant of asylum and you failed to get here in time. The government's oddly cruel, making people have to have an expiry date on their grant of political asylums, but that's the rules. No known aliases. No, you don't. Next. Papers, papers. Ostowska. Polio. Bostan. Your face is your face. I don't know why I decided to check your face anyway. Christopher. Christopher? Christopher. Well, okay, Christopher. 67? 67? 67? 67? 67. 67. Your face is different. You had surgery. No, you didn't. They have a very different chin. Have your documents ready? Next. Hello there. Ooh, that's a weirdly square. Okay. Number is correct in all cases. That's correct. Your name is correct. Yes, it is. Bolio. You've been born on the same day both times. Marvelous. Next. Papers. Papers. Ostowska. Enkyo, which is correct. Next. We haven't used a full body scanner in a bit, have we? Where is your vaccine certification? Okay, you've got the polio vaccine. You're a tall man. You're a really tall man. Next. Papers. A few weeks, which is a month. Short curly hair. Chris. That's a hell of a surname. Just a... You know, surnames in this, because they're all user submitted, they're a mixture of real people's, of real names, and just vaguely Slavic looking nonsense. How could you... I mean... Okay, it's true, but still. What the hell? Visiting the month. Next. Your height is different. See, that's a very... See, your height is different. But you are who you say you are. Wait, you are who you say you are. Yes, you are who you say you are. Next. Hello, papers, please. Where is your ID sub... Oh, there it is. It's under there. Wow. Vadim vidim. Instantly. Like, I didn't even... We instantly got them. Like, that was almost comical. I didn't even read it and we instantly got them because of my quick scanning. Okay, where is your entry permit? Immigrate. Different name. Nathan instead of Nathan. Very curious. Okay, it's accurate. But seriously, you should have handed me this immediately. Enjoy your immigration. May you enjoy all the wonders of Ostotska. You know, Ostotska doesn't feel wonderful to me. Or to... But... I mean, that queue speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? We're the most stable. We're the stablest when it comes to our... We're clearly very economically stable. We have great spinal surgery. You know, if you can get past the fact that this place is a blatantly corrupt, blatantly corrupt communist state, well, apparently communist, self-described communist, doesn't feel very communist with the money and the pay and the, but, you know, and the blatant ruling class. Hurton. Hurnton. 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 Hurton. Well, you're gonna be Hurten like Kalensk. Papers. Papers. Out of date. No, it must not be a typographical error. Papers. Let's see. Visit 14 days. Your height is your height. Your weight is your weight. You have what is described in game as a small head. Kendo. Polio, that's fine. Your name is fine across the board. Visiting 14 days, yes. Enjoy the wonders of Ostotska. Glasses? What glasses? I don't see no glasses. You've changed out of your glasses. Matching. For God's sake, put back on your glasses. Visit a few weeks is true. Next. Papers, papers, political asylum. And what do you reckon we offer political asylum from? Like, this is a United Fed citizen. An old United Fed citizen too. Fuck. Oh, I didn't look at the issuing city. That was a rookie error. See, I got too comfortable. I think it's fine. Go through. It was fine. Immigrating. That's a grouse. I was too busy thinking about the wonders of Ostotska. Where is your passport? Then they don't want you living with your husband for some reason. I'm not here to worry about your personal life, lady. Goodbye. That's a different face. You had surgery. What? Yeah, you don't know what the picture even looks like on the ID card, do you? Next. Hey, you look like what was on that ID card. Where's your vaccine certificate? Please tell me you don't have it so I don't have to go through your paperwork. Thank you. Next. Papers. Papers. You have them. Papers. Straight hair. You're tall. Ah, it's out of date. I spotted that right at the last second. Get out. Transit through the country. Your height is your height. Transit through the country 14 days. The name is different. No known alias. Oh, we all know what that means. Kalensk. Interestingly, the outer guard detail is back if you look. Like, Kalensk and the other guy, they, you know, remember how they were moved to the prison? And so they wandered down here every time we called a thing from the prison. I'm being attacked by a moth. Cock, the moth distracted me. I shouldn't have been so quick with a moth distracting me. This video won't be as impressively long as I thought it would be. I held myself to higher standards than this. That's ID supplement. Out of date ID supplement. Papers, where is your fucking passport? Quite frankly, you have bigger problems than visiting your friends. Papers. Papers. Scal. Nice. Nice, good place, Scal. Scal in Obristan, everybody knows it. Ian Grossman or Peter Michelson? 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 Ah, no, the point is that your name is not Grossman. You are not an Ian Grossman. Papers. Papers. This is forged. First thing I look at is exceedingly blatantly forged. It's always nice when that happens. Where is your entry permit? Then you lost your permission to enter, you Kalechian fool. Go back to... well, you're already back in Kalechia. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Curious. What do you think I'm doing? It'd be better to just have said that you didn't have it. Next. Out of date. Don't you love it when it's a nice, clear out of date from the start? Out of date from the start, nice and clear too. Don't you love it? I know I do. Next. A nice, quick and clean denial. That's a different face. Your identity doesn't match. You're under arrest for identity fraud. Is that an MOLC symbol? God damn these. Why do these oh, you know, I think I've stated it before and I'll state it again. Why the fuck do they have 4 seals? They're really that... They really couldn't decide on a nice clean 2 seals. There is no polio vaccine on this vaccine certificate. No exceptions. Hostile screwing import. You have a vaguely Asian sounding surname and you're from import. Again, that doesn't actually happen that much. Hostile screwing import. Yeah, everything's in order here. Yeah, everything's in order here. Papers. Where is your polio vaccine? Well, I'm sorry. Where's your entry permit? Out of date. Not good enough. Both buttons at once. Now there's something you don't see every day. This... I'm sorry. I am very sorry. Oh, name difference. Christopher. No, you don't. Ah. Have your documents ready next. Bolio and cow. Oh. Let's see. Visiting friends a couple of weeks. Carista City, which is the one in United Fed. Yes, it is. Next. Ah. See, those one letter differences, they're just so hard to spot. Next. Entry is not guaranteed, which you probably have saw in the last 185 entrants. Visit a few weeks. There we go. Oops. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nasty to look at. Whoa! What the hell? It's an old picture, eh? How old? How old is this picture? Jesus! Get new picture! My God, sir! You look nothing like this anymore. Out of date. Next. Next. Hello there. Your hair's gonna do... Yeah, look, there's a weird thing going on with his hair too. Oh God, this is a long one. Right. Tall forehead is accurate. Work 12 weeks. A weird way of putting it. Enjoy your construction work. Papers, papers. Immigrate forever, yes. Murderos, yes. Polio, Lily. That's how you spell murderous. Yes. Papers. 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 I have them. Papers. I have them. One month? That's not true. Yes, of course. Papers. Papers. Accurate, Lesbianadi, accurate, polio, accurate, 14 days, accurate. Next. Papers. M-O... Is that an L? Work half a year. Work passes in date. Short hair. High Han. Yes. Well, it's too late now, even if it isn't. It is. Hello there, you bear a striking similarity to this man, who we arrested ages ago. Vidor, good. Next. Hello. You know, I'd say when we lose now, I'll be satisfied. You know, it's nearly been 2 hours, we've nearly had 200 people served. This is a... Again with that X forgery. Who is the forger who you are getting all these ex-forgeries from? Have your documents ready next. Papers. Papers. 3 kilograms too much. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing is going on here. Very well. In you go. Next. Papers. No. I wouldn't let anyone else through. You really think I'm gonna start making exceptions for you? You think you're gonna be one of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people of the 201 that I've made a mistake on? You think those are good odds? Those don't sound like good odds to me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Let's see, passing through a month. Elijah Thomas. Mundane name, that. Elijah Thomas. Then again, they're all mundane names, it's just some of them we are more familiar with. Although some of them are just made up names. Coccyx! Incorrect purpose response. You know what? That's okay. If I fail now, I'd say that we've had a good run of it. Right, discrepancy cleared, visiting. That's the first time we've had a purpose response incorrect. Three kilograms too heavy. I guess that you could have had that ID card given to you ages ago. No polio vaccine. In you go. Enjoy your move. Polio. Everything is in order. You are transit. Mr. Kim from Republia. See, that's a name that, that's one of those names that you'd more expect from the vaguely Asian place, although Kim Jin-sung would be more Korean than Japanese. I'm pretty sure. But still, Japan is a lot closer to Korea than... Well, that's not true. Actually thinking about the map of the world. But Japan has more history with Korea. You know what I mean. Japan has more history with Korea, arguably. Let's just end that thought there. Vastly different name. Okay. Accidentally touched the microphone there. Okay. That's a forgery. Oh my god, look at that. You don't see diplomatic seal forgeries very often. Who do I think I am? I'm the border inspector. I'm the boss. Well, I'm not the boss of East Grestin border checkpoint. I'm the low-level employee who's scanning documents for a living. That is such a minor difference in height. Yeah, that's such a minor difference in height, but it would have got me a citation if I hadn't automatically scanned height and saw the difference. Where is your fucking passport, citizen? It's out of date. You know that's not a mistake, otherwise you would have handed it me. Where is your fucking entry permit? Mr. Oldrovsky. Alright. Now also they won't do that to distract you from something that's not on the document. Next. Something feels off. No, that's fine. Polio and cowpox. Aha! It was off. There was something off, but it was on a document I hadn't even looked at. Right. We haven't seemed to see a non-sealed document forgery. Papers, papers, out of date. No, you will not. You have to renew your pass before you start working in our Stodska. That's how this works. That's how any sensible person would understand that it works. You waited in line for over 220 people and you were busy. You are not that tall. How are you shorter here than you were then? Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. I mean, they presume that they'd ask you to take off your shoes. You've come to work? Yes, you say apparently have. Where's your work pass? That's a very different name you got there. Oh, would you look at that? Next. Okay, who's next? You are next. Where is your fucking passport? Like I said, they won't use that to distract you from things on other pages. If someone who's not handed you a document has a problem, it's going to be with that document. You are 4 kilograms too heavy. Huh. Knives! Oh, no, I apologise. Oh. God. Visit a few weeks. My hand. Nada key. Out of date. No. Right. Work half a year, yes. Quite rapid isn't in Republia. It's in United Fed. No polio vaccine. Well, an Antiguan diplomat is part of a very evil government anyway, so I don't feel bad about that. And to be fair, you do need the polio vaccine. No exceptions. Transit is not a visit. Papers. 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 Next. Bloody hell, how many workers do we need? Oh. Out of date. So you won't be joining the working force in your drafting job. Next. You're seeking asylum. That's forged. I see that. I see that. You forged this grant of asylum. You forged your grant of asylum. You were not granted asylum. Goodbye. Too heavy. They're never too light, because, you know, that wouldn't make any sense. You wouldn't be smuggling things if you're too light. Hideously out of date. Like 10 years out of date. Where is your polio vaccine? Okay. Papers. Papers. Yep, that's a diplomatic seal of Kaletia. Their special K. Yoko City, which is correct. Diplomatic seal of Kaletia. You have diplomatic rights here. Sixty-seven, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67. Holy fuck. That's a lot of 67. Okay, get your head back into the video game. Stone, aka Seashore's Wall, featuring Noel Bobby. There's Renardi. I believe that's an app. Yep, that's a weird smiling bear, or whatever the hell that's meant to be. Why, I didn't check the diplomatic rights. Oh, it's fine. Where is ID supplement? Glasses? Oh. Seriously? Yes. She did change. Out of her glasses. Put on your glasses. No, you don't remain 6 months. What the fuck are you talking about? Any other discrepancies? Doesn't look like it. Six months. Next. Take it. You are not here for work, you are here transiting. Maybe you're going to go from here to where you're working, eh? Fallout 76. Like I said, they don't do that to trick you off of the documents. Yeah, that's a really long surname. But your first name is the one that's different. No. Pa. Okay, Pa. A 100 kilograms. This is one heavy man. Coccyx. Okay, you know what? Go on, go through, go through. I'm not even looking at your documents. Go through. Oh, cock. Yeah, okay. 2 hours and 30 minutes is long enough, thank you. I'm just going to be accepting everyone until I fail. There we go. I've ran out of endurance. I'll be honest. I thought that I didn't do as good as I hoped I would. But I still did. I still endured quite a while until I ran out of will. Maybe we'll do this again sometime. See ya then! If you're seriously gonna watch another one of these, if you've already watched all the way to the end of this one. If you have, then you're bumming out. Is there a market for this? Do you want this? Tell me if you want this, because if you seriously want me to do this again, I'll be honest, it might not seem like it, but I had a whale of a time. Of course, this is the kind of thing that you only do once in a while. It's too intense, you know. See you next time!